History of my oldest ancestors of whom I am very proud descend. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco, my 23rd and 24th grandmother, noble lady of the Kingdom of Portugal, lady of Mafra and Ericeira, is buried in the church of Santo André de Mafra, in a tomb with her arms and those of her husband, Dom Diogo Afonso de Souza, my 23rd and 24th grandfather, grandson of King Dom Afonso III of Portugal. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco was the 5th grandmother of Pedro Álvares Cabral, discoverer of Brazil. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco, born in 1310 and died in 1365, noble lady of the Kingdom of Portugal, lady of Mafra and Ericeira, was the daughter of Dom Lopo Fernandes Pacheco, 7th Lord of Ferreira de Aves, and Dona Maria Gomes Tavera. She is the paternal granddaughter of Dom João Fernandes Pacheco, 6th Lord of Ferreira de Aves, and Dona Estevania Lopes de Paiva, and maternal granddaughter of Dom Gomes Lourenço Tavera and Dona Catarina Martins Aines. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco was a noble lady of the Kingdom of Portugal, lady of Mafra and lady of Ericeira after the death of her husband, Dom Diogo Afonso de Souza, my 23rd and 24th grandfather, who was born in 1305 and died on November 18, 1344. She had problems with the king due to the fact that she was the sister of Dom Diogo Lopes Pacheco, who participated in the death of Inés de Castro, and King Dom Pedro I of Portugal took away her lordships in 1357 and then, in 1362, her children returned it again. She was succeeded in the designs of her lordships by her daughter Dona Branca Dias de Souza on April 17, 1365, which means that she was already deceased on that date. Both Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco and her second husband, Dom Diogo Afonso de Souza, were buried in the church of Santo André de Mafra, in stone chests decorated with heraldic motifs, located in the side aisles, at the entrance, facing each other, the tomb of Dom Diogo Afonso de Souza, on the gospel side, next to which there is a pulpit in polychrome wood, and that of his wife, Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco. On the epistle side, in the photo, tomb of Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco with the arms of Pacheco, hers, and that Souza's de Aronches, her husband. Family relationships. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco, my 23rd and 24th grandmother, was the daughter of Dom Lopo Fernandes Pacheco, 7th Lord of Ferreira de Aves, and Dona Maria Gomes Tavera, daughter of Dom Gomes Lourenço Tavera and Dona Catarina Martins Aines. Her father, Dona Lopo Fernandes Pacheco, was 7th Lord of Ferreira de Aves, Ricoman of King Dom Afonso IV, Ambassador to Rome and Castile, Chief Butler of the Crown Prince Dom Pedro, Valiant Knight in the Battle of Salado, awarded the Golden Rose by Pope Benedict XII. Dom Lopo Fernandes Pacheco is buried in the chapel of St. Cosmas and St. Damian in the Lisbon Cathedral, in a magnificent sarcophagus armored with Pacheco's full coat of arms. Dona Violante Lopes Pacheco was married twice, the first to Dom Martim Vosquez de Acunha, 6th Lord of Morgado de Tabua and the 6th Lord of Tabua, son of Dom Vasco Martins de Acunha, 5th Lord of Morgado de Tabua, and Dona Señorina Fernandes de Chacim, from whom he had. Dom Vasco Martins de Acunha, 7th Lord of Tabua, married twice, the first with Dona Leonor Lopes de Albugueria and the second with Dona Teresa de Albuquerque. Dona Leonor Martins de Acunha. The second marriage was with Dom Diogo Afonso de Souza, my 23rd and 24th grandfather, Lord of Mafra and Ericeira, son of Dom Afonso Dinas, Infante of Portugal, 1260 to 24 April 1310, son of King Dom Afonso III of Portugal, and Dona Maria Perez de Inzara, and Dona Maria Pais Ribeira, 15th Lady of the House of Souza, from whom she had. Dom Álvaro Dias de Souza, Lord of Mafra and Ericeira, married to Dona Maria Teles de Menezes, my 22nd and 23rd grandparents, daughter of Dom Martim Afonso Telo de Menezes and Dona Oldonca Aines de Vasconcelos. Dom Lopo Dias de Souza, Mayor of Chaves, married to Dona Brights Afonso de Souza, my 23rd grandparents. Dona Branca Dias de Souza, Lady of Mafra and Ericeira.